Hi, boys and girls. My name's Sooper Puppy. Well, some people call me Baxter. But when I put on my red cape, I become Sooper Puppy. You know what happened today? There was a raging forest fire in the backyard. Well, at least I thought there was. Zippity zip, zippity zip, zippity zoom. Zippity zip, zippity zoom, 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 zoom.
I say there, Baxter. I'm getting tired just watching you run around. Isn't it a little warm to be wearing that cape?
But I'm Sooper Puppy, Grandpa. Don't you remember?
Oh, yes. Of course, how silly of me.
I'm guarding the property today from the giant space mushrooms from the planet Zulon.
Seems to me like you're guarding the property from a lot of dirt from the look of that cape.
Huh?
What I mean to say is that your cape is mighty dirty.
It is?
Indeed. But I'm sure the missus would be glad to throw it in the wash for you.
Good idea.
After all, one must look tidy if one plans on encountering giant space mushrooms.
I'll go put it in the laundry room. One tidy cape coming up.
And from our eye-in-the-sky helicamera, you can see that the forest fires raging in the Southland are still out of control. A number of homes are now in danger. Firefighters from around the state are being flown in to battle the blaze.
Oh, that sounds serious. I wonder if they could use the help of a Sooper Puppy. Oh, no! The forest fire! Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong, Baxter, but I don't think I ordered a bath. Gee, I'm sorry, Big John. I thought you were a raging forest fire. A raging forest fire? Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw the smoke, and you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, some people say where there's smoke, there's someone enjoying a cigarette. Have you ever heard that one? No. I didn't know people really enjoyed those things. I tried one once and almost choked to death. It was yucky. You didn't try it long enough. Why, after a while, you actually want to smoke them. Pretty soon, you need one to relax. It's all worth it, though. 'Cause look how cool you can look. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? You don't look like that. Of course I don't. I look like a wet gopher, thanks to you. Sorry. Sorry's nice, but, dry cigarettes would be better. Yeah, I suppose they would. Hey! I remember seeing some cigarettes by the back porch. Well? I'll be right back.
Say there. Where's the fire?
That's the problem. There wasn't one. I mean, I've just got to give these cigarettes to Big John the gopher.
Where did you get those?
From the back porch.
Since when do you just take things that don't belong to you?
Gosh, I guess I didn't think about that.
Well, I suggest you start thinking about it right now and put those things back where you found them.
But what about Big John? I got his cigarettes all wet, and he's really mad at me.
Did you, do it on purpose?
No.
Well, then, sounds like you might have done him a big favor.
I did?
Yes, indeed. On the one hand, you may have destroyed something that belonged to him, in which case you'll have to repay him somehow. But for now, if he can't smoke his cigarettes, that means he'll be healthier.
How come?
Because cigarettes are very bad for you. They can make your heart very sick, and your lungs, too. Why, it can be hard work just to breathe.
It does seem like he coughs a lot.
Doesn't surprise me. Smoke is smoke. It's all bad for you.
But if he's going to be healthier, how come he's not happy about it?
Because cigarettes are addictive.
What does that mean?
Cigarette smoke has a drug in it called nicotine. When you smoke, it gets in your body and makes your body want more and more. It becomes difficult to make good choices. What with your body piping in and saying, "Give me more of that nicotine."
You mean your body makes you do things you don't want to?
Let me tell you a little story.
Once upon a time, there was a puppy named Schnapsy who dreamed of growing up big and strong and winning lots of pretty ribbons to hang in her room. But unfortunately, she had a weakness for cookies. She always seemed to eat too many. Soon, she didn't feel very good. One day, she said, "That's it. I'm not going to eat one more cookie." But as soon as she started to walk out of the kitchen, one of the cookies called out to her, "Schnapsy, Schnapsy, eat me, Schnapsy." She could hardly believe her ears. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't get out the door. "Schnapsy, Schnapsy, please eat me." Finally, she decided that it would be easier to eat the talking cookie than to try to get away. But that didn't help, because each time she tried to leave, more cookies cried out, "Schnapsy, Schnapsy, eat us, please." Before long, she had eaten every one of them and felt so sick that she just laid down right there and fell asleep and had scary dreams about monster cookies. When she woke up, she told her best friend, Bruno, all about it. He had just come from a dog show where he'd won a bunch of pretty ribbons. Schnapsy felt bad. "I'll never win a ribbon if cookies run my life," she said. But Bruno had an idea. He gave Schnapsy 2 of his ribbons to wear, like earmuffs over her ears, so she couldn't hear the cookies. But it didn't work, because she realized that it was as if the cookies were talking to her from inside her own head. "Schnapsy, Schnapsy, eat us, please." With Bruno's help, she learned that she didn't need earmuffs. She merely had to learn to say no to those voices. Soon, she felt much better and went on to win many ribbons of her own. And on the biggest one of all, she wrote, "For being a good friend," and gave it to Bruno. And Bruno said, "Of all my ribbons, this one is the most special of all."
That's a nice story, Grandpa. But what does it have to do with Big John's cigarettes?
Everything. You see, it's that drug in cigarettes, that nicotine, that makes you need them, even if you don't want them. Like those cookies when they cried out, "Eat me!" It becomes hard to make a good choice.
So what can I do?
You can remind Big John that cigarettes are bad for him. But tell him that you like him, whether he smokes or not. But that you'd rather help him not smoke and be healthy.
But what if he gets mad?
If he gets mad about your caring about him, it's probably the cigarettes talking, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you mean like Schnapsy's cookies.
Exactly. And in the same way that Schnapsy had to decide to say no, Big John has to make up his own mind about it. And that can be very difficult. There are lots of pressures around us all the time, telling us to do things that aren't good for us.
You mean like advertisements in magazines and on television and stuff like that?
Precisely. That's when having friends to support you becomes so important. That's when you become important.
Me?
You're his friend, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that makes you one of the most important people in his world.
Gosh, I better get back to the garden. Big John is probably wondering where I am. I think I'll put these back where I found them first. Where's Baxter? I could have tunneled into a cigarette machine by now. Oh, there you are. Did you bring my smokes? No. Why not? Because I want to be your friend. You do? Uh-huh. And I know that those cigarettes are calling out to you and saying, "Smoke me! Smoke me!" You can hear them, too? No. But I just want you to be healthy and happy. Say, you're not coughing anymore. I'm not. You're right, I'm not. How about that? Matter of fact, I'm feeling pretty good. So am I. I don't like having to breathe smoke. So I brought you some carrots. Here you go. Oh, well. That was very nice of you. But, I still think I want a cigarette. That's okay. Just use the carrot and pretend. Well, I guess they would last longer. But, it's still hard to think about giving up cigarettes forever. I know. That's why I've decided to never start. Because that's the easiest way to quit. I think you're right. I wish I had never started. Maybe now you can become addicted to something healthy, like carrots. At least with these, if you get hungry, you can always eat them. You can say that again. Big John and I had fun all afternoon, laughing and playing and smelling the flowers without any smoke in our noses. I learned that if you like yourself and want to take good care of your body, then stay away from cigarettes, 'cause they're no good for you. That's why super puppies don't smoke. Never have, never will. Oh!